I'll do it if you let. I know you're not gonna let me. Not really.
No, I'm gonna let you. Go ahead.
This is one of those things that you make look so stinking rotten easy.
Fail.
We failed. All right, hi everyone, and welcome back once again to the Life in Pines.
Tell you cones, nuts, needles, and you snowman making beetles. We really do appreciate you dropping in today.
I like that one. That's a good one. Very fitting. I know last week we said that we're gonna get back to the basement, and I promise we're not pushing that off again. And we'll get into the reason why we're in the garage today a little bit later.
Yeah, we actually started this project last week, but then I had to go back to work for 6/12s, so it's hard to get anything done.
It is so hard to get anything done. And of course, in that time, we got a huge April snowstorm. So that just puts a monkey wrench into everything too, on top of, the kids still being in sports. But we're back today. We're gonna complete this project, but before we get anything else out there, I just wanted to say thank you guys all so much for commenting on last week's video and wishing me a happy birthday. You really know how to make a girl feel loved and young. Total ego boost. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are so kind.
Yeah, we always appreciate your comments. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna catch you up on how we got to where we are right now and say, that's what we did the other day.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we did the other day.
Roll footage.
We've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And
years.
Yeah. And it's basically just going to be a channel drain. That's all we're looking at. In the winter, when Jenna parks in here, the water does not flow out of the garage. It actually
all just
flows
pools
into
in.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to arrange these where they're going to catch the most amount of water, and then even just shop back it out of the drain. That's the goal. But we got to bust up the concrete before we can do that. So
Yay, more busting up concrete, my favorite. Are you coming to help or are you coming just to supervise?
all right, so I was able to basically kind of trace out what we want cut out of the concrete. The reason I use that little saw is because you just have a little bit more finesse than the big one. So that gives us a perfect guideline that won't disappear. So we're gonna do this one first all the way through before we even touch that other one, just to make sure it all works. Because big surprise is something we've never done before. Jenna had to run and bring Finley to softball practice. As soon as she gets back, we'll see if she wants to cut this out. You ready to start cutting?
Are you gonna let me?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Okay. I'll do it if you let. I know you're not gonna let me. Not really.
No, I'm gonna let you. Go ahead. But if you mess it up,
next, I'll be right there beside you. 'Cause I'm right where I wanna be. I'll be right there beside you. I know right where I wanna be. I'll be right there beside you. I'll be right, I'll be right, I'll be right. Riding right beside you.
I'm pretty proud of myself. I used the saw, and with taking breaks and Teddy's help, he got it started for me. But we did get that first one all cut, so now it's just going to be busting it out.
Yeah, the first initial getting it broken up, I think, is going to be the hardest. But once we get to dirt, it
should be smooth sailing.
It's just getting that first initial break
chunk out
and not hitting the other slab.
And per usual, this is one of those things that you make look so stinking rotten easy. And it is so hard. Like my, what is this, SI joint or something is like killing me, right? Screaming from bending over.
I don't envy the people who have to do this for a living. I don't.
Same. Yeah, we're gonna start, try to bust it out now.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go with light first.
Oh.
You gotta give her all the onion here.
You gotta give her the full on. Oh my gosh. I betcha. Oh, yeah, baby. That's nice. Sometimes gentle is better.
I don't do gentle.
Where's Finley? Is she out there?
I don't know if I want to keep pushing this down and it's going to get stuck in there. I won't be able to get it back out. Take two.
It's looking good. Take three. Wow, it looks so good. What do you think you're doing? Come here. Oh. Okay, so now that you guys are caught up, basically what we're doing today is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another channel drain, but right here.
Yeah, and it's perfect because we did get that snowstorm. So if we can get this done today, the snow's not gonna melt off of Jenna's car and we can back it in and we'll be able to see, is this actually gonna work?
Yeah.
But the reason why we're doing it is because we got a phone call this past week that said, this guy has to go back home.
Husqvarna.
Husqvarna.
Yeah, so we only have like a couple more days with the saw, and then, well, essentially we only have today because Finley has two
Not one.
volleyball tournaments this weekend, and so Teddy's mom is coming up and she is gonna take the saw back home with her, so it's crunch time. So let's get this other drain cut. So using the laser level and also scoring it with the grinder is like two, I think, really good tricks or tips or whatever when doing this that we didn't do in the basement. And it's been so helpful. So, right?
Yeah, the biggest thing is having a line that you can follow that doesn't disappear.
Right. If you drew it on just with the dust and everything, but the laser level, you can see it all the way through, which is super helpful.
Okay, so a lot of our videos are sponsored by Jackery. Today's video is not, but we just had to say that this is our only way of running this saw. We've tried every single outlet in the garage, all the outlets in the basement, and they all trip after just a couple minutes. This is the only thing that's worked. So we're super appreciative that we actually have it. Otherwise, I don't know how we would be able to get this done. So
We literally wouldn't be able to.
We wouldn't have been able to. Hollow spot. Right there.
Yep. It's in the mesh again. Ugh.
So we found a wonderful system.
Now that we're
Yeah.
like 3/4 of the way done.
So Jenna just, little dirt squirrel, kind of digs underneath there. One hit with a sledgehammer, and then it's coming up in pieces just like this, which is way easier than the little crumbles that we've been doing. So learn from us, do it this way. Dig under, hit it one time, pull out a big piece. That's so much easier. Look at compared to like this.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice. And it's not hard to get down in there. Okay, so we got it cleaned out. Of course, the last like 8 inches, the remesh was just buried inside the concrete, so it was a bugger. But we did get it cleaned out, and Teddy's just we gotta clean it up. And
Yeah, the ends is really hard to get into, so we gotta kind of use the mini grinder, get in there, clean up the ends, clean it all up, and then it should be ready to just drop those drains in there. Troughs. Drop the troughs. They're not drains.
oh, shit on that.
Put your mask on. We don't want to get rid of any of the snow, so.
All right, so it's the next day. Teddy just pulled my car out of the garage, and to our dismay,
Fail.
we failed. Major fail.
Yeah. The water went the wrong direction.
On the other side of the car, which I usually do back my car in, so maybe that's why, but there's never been water on that side of the garage before, so we're both kind of just like, what the heck happened? But
in the grand scheme of things, yes, it didn't really work, but it also did work. The main goal was to keep the side closest to the house where we kind of walk in dry, and it's dry.
it is dry.
So
It wasn't a complete and utter failure, but it didn't work exactly how we thought it was going to. But now we can squeegee the water into those drains instead of having it all out in front of the garage, which is,
skating rink.
yeah, it gets bad out there. So, and then we can just shot back it out of the trenches. So
Yeah. And if we need to add more drains, we know how to do it now.
we do know how to do it now. Yeah. So the next day we had Finley's first volleyball tournament where she and her team played and won 10 straight games, which landed them with the first place medals in the gold bracket. The very next day, she and her other team played 17 games in a row, winning the first 15 and earning second place in the gold bracket out of 22 teams in a higher division tournament. It was such a long and exhausting weekend, but we had so much fun watching Finley and her team do what they love and couldn't be more proud of them.
Well, I've called this meeting this morning to kind of go over some comments and concerns that we've been getting recently. Couldn't this have just been an email? Well, that would have made way more sense. Well, I wanted to see you both face to face to really drive it home. Just for that, we're gonna read these all together out loud, and you're gonna start with number 6. Okay. Need a proper haircut. Are we seriously gonna be doing this? Yes, we are, Teddy. Yes, we are. If we want change, it has to be heard. Read number 5. That haircut is accord teens and 20-somethings only. It looks dumb on a grown man. Well, at least she thinks we're grown men. All right, I'll read number 4. It took me a while, sorry. Bad haircut. Not for you. She was right. Listen to your beautiful lady. You always gain. All I can think about is sheep and laundry detergent after hearing that comment. That's got nothing to do with what they're saying. What? Read number 3. What? Just read number 3. Okay. On to number 3. Lots of wood and not a fan of the haircut. Sorry. LOL. But wouldn't a lot of wood make up for a bad haircut? Makes sense to me. Let's do a number 2. Okay. Ted, you need a haircut as you look like a fluffy Pomeranian. My cousins had Pomeranians. They're so cute. Well, good. At least you have a visual then. I do. Pomeranians, they're so cute. Kind of like us. Okay, well now on to the last one, which is actually 2 comments by the same person over a couple different videos. Finally, we're almost done. It's not a bad haircut. It's what you asked for. It's simply a completely unfortunate choice. A very kind opinion from a hairstylist. You should wear your hair. You're a very handsome man, Ted. Agree again. So true. So true. It continues on. Right now, your hair is dominating you. Just my opinion. So, what should we do about all this? Shave our Pomeranian hair into more of a mullet? Yeah! I like that idea. Let's go see if Jenna will give us another haircut. Well, that didn't go how I saw it going. I should have just sent an email.
Oh my gosh. Your zipper's down.
Past, we've been sponsored by Jack. In the past, we were typically.
Are you okay?
No. Too much concrete dust.
It's getting up into the brain cells. Uh-oh. Where'd my tool go? I almost buried it. We're not calling it a total loss.
No,
Your face is a total loss right now.
it's not. It's beautiful. Just for that? That's got nothing to do with what this is talking about. That's got nothing to do with what she's saying. That's got nothing to do with what they're saying.
Third time's the charm.
What? Let's do a number 2.
I do that.
Stop, you're making me laugh.
Sorry.
I know. Oh, yeah, okay.